As an insurance producer, everything in your sales process is leading up to the presentation meeting. But what should be there? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you should be hitting on in your presentation meeting so that you can close deals. And I'm going to break it down into 4 points. So let's get into it. The first part of the presentation meeting needs to be recapping the pains that you've heard from the customer in your cold call and in your qualifying conversation. And it needs to be in their words because your prospect needs to understand that everything you're going to talk about in this presentation meeting is about solving their problems. So let me list out the things that they don't care about. They don't care about you, they don't care about your agency or its mission statement. What they care about is themselves and their problems and how you can solve them. Usually, their problems boil down to they think they pay too much or they don't know if they have the right coverage. They get last minute renewals. They have no idea what's available in the marketplace and they have no idea how to get those products. And your solutions are all about helping them solve those problems in the way that they articulate them. The second part of the presentation is your unique solution to their problem. And it has to be something that they have identified to you as a problem. And it has to be something that they think is important. If you are bringing out solutions to problems that they really don't care about, they're not going to buy from you. So if they're telling you that they think they pay too much, your unique solution has to be about how they're going to pay less. If they feel like they don't have the right coverage, your solution has to be about how they're going to get the custom fit program that they need. This is where you really need a sales process and a sales philosophy that's going to help you drive home the pains that the customer is buying. Because there's a lot of different ways you can go about this. You can have a timeline of services so that they know exactly what to expect from you and when. You can have unique negotiation system that's going to help them stay in front of the marketplace at the right time. You can have products that they don't have access to with their current broker, or you can have custom risk management solutions that are going to help them keep their total cost of risk down. The truth is, all of these different philosophies work as long as you know how to take those philosophies and apply it to the pains that your customer is feeling. What does not work is if you tell them what you think is important. The only thing that is important in this presentation meeting is solving problems that the customer has identified as a problem in a way that makes sense to them. Now, when your prospect is sitting in the meeting with you, they're going to be thinking this all sounds great for this year, but what does it look like for next year? And this is where the third part of your presentation is so important is you need to be outlining how this is a strategy for long-term success, not just this year. I mean, the quaint saying you hear from so many people in this industry is that it's a relationship business. It's said so much that it has no meaning. Here's what it means, and here's what people are saying is that when you sign up with a broker, that they're here not just today, but tomorrow and when things are going wrong. Because when people sign up with you and your agency and the company you're recommending, what they are doing is signing up for who they're going to call when they're having one of the worst days of their life. You better be able to deliver on that, and you better not disappear when they need you the most. So that's why your strategy for long term success has to be a part of what you deliver to them. It's not just about what you can deliver the first year, but what about the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth? And that doesn't necessarily mean you need to drive costs down every year, but it means that your unique solution needs to apply not just this year, but over the long term so that it's a good long term fit. Here's the thing about selling insurance that buyers realize when they're getting ready to stroke a check is that if they pick the wrong broker and the wrong program, it could be a terrible mistake and it could reflect really poorly on them within their organization. So it's better for them to make no decision at all than to make the wrong decision, which means you need to drive home to them that if they sign up with you, it's the right decision now and over the long term. At this point in the presentation, your prospect's going to be wondering, well, this all sounds great. They've they've heard me, they have a solution for my pains, and they're going to be with me over the long term. What comes next? And that's the fourth part of your presentation, how to implement. And depending on what you're presenting, it may be you need to have a protection review meeting and go through their program to provide a custom fit solution. It may be a broker record letter, it may be something else, but you need to be able to clearly articulate it and land the plane. If it's not clear to the customer about what comes next, you're going to look like a pilot that doesn't know how to land the airplane. You need to have that part of your process nailed down, or they're not going to feel like you can hit the tarmac and get that plane to roll up into the airport without crashing it. So make sure you have that detailed and ready to go. Now, if this is the first video you've watched with me, you may be wondering how to do all these things. There's all kinds of videos in my playlist, How to Be a Commercial Insurance Producer, about how to be unique in your niche, how to extract pains. I recommend you check them out. And there's videos about talking to a customer's dream scenario. Get into those videos because those are going to help you really extract how to work the entire sales process, not just the presentation. But if this is helpful, please hit like and subscribe. It helps other people like you find the content. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. I look at all of them and respond to everything. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please go build something great.